So hi there guys, it's Smoketown here, and we are lucky enough to have hands-on with the new DLC for Blasphemous, courtesy of Team 17 and the Game Kitchen. So I'd like to thank both of them for allowing me to have some early access, and I'm really excited to show some of the new features with you guys. I've been playing around with it a little bit. So the new content is essentially, there's some new quality of life improvements throughout all the base game, new NPC dialogues, completely reworked NPCs, but the main meat of it is these new bosses and new questline, which is in the True Torment mode, the new Game Plus. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the new Game Plus, and we'll talk about some of the new features at that point. One of the new features, of course, is the new opening cinematic, so I will cut to the new aspect of the cinematics as well, so enjoy.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
How about that intro, guys? Just can't believe that this DLC is free. It's so good. So many quality of life improvements. That cinematic just at the beginning just adds a nice little bit of flavour that we didn't have before. It's really great, really great. So one of the first things that I've noticed when I've been playing through this, and it's not with any of the new content, it's just that some of the NPCs are a lot more full. There's one in particular that I'm thinking of that just has so much more dialogue now, and it's very, really, really interesting. One of the base NPCs has been completely reworked, so I can't wait to show you some of that content as well as the new bosses and the new features like this one here. So this new art asset is here, and we'll see what it does when we try to leave. Oh, can't leave, and it lights up, and there's 3 candles representing 3 penitents, and this is a new penitence system that was being advertised. So I've tried the Penitence of the Bleeding Heart, and it is very, very difficult. I love this feature. This is going to make me want to play the game so many times over. I'm going to try and do all 3 of these at one point. Basically, you can choose one of these at the beginning of the playthrough. If it's too difficult, you can come back to this shrine and get rid of it, but you can't choose another after that point. So this choice is quite important. So the Penance of the Bleeding Heart changes your life from a bar to orbs. So instead of essentially being able to take however much is in the bar, you're only able to take 3 hits because you've only got 3 orbs at the beginning. So pretty difficult. Your sacred equipment is affected by the miracle. Bioflask regenerates several orbs over time. So instead of an instant heal, you've got an overtime heal. So it's very difficult. And then of course the last one, they respawn every time you come into an area. So that adds a lot of difficulties. That's probably the most difficult one. I chose it because it sounded cool, but I obviously wasn't ready for it. And I'll show you the quick clip of what it looks like and how the orbs look. So yeah, you can see I got my ass handed to me pretty quick. We've got the Penitence Unwavering Faith. So this is moving you from being a physical fighter to your fervor and miracles. Your sword arm weakens. Mea culpa attacks are half effective. Yeah, so that's quite tough. Your mind is stronger, determination, and endless supply of fervor. So you've got fervor regeneration. Pretty good. Pain makes you lose concentration. The damage suffered reduces your fervor stock. So that's quite challenging as well. This is the one I'm going to go for because this is one I perceive to be the quote-unquote easiest, although none of them are easy. Failure is unacceptable. Upon death, all your tears of atonement are placed in a guilt fragment. So this is kind of like Dark Souls. So when you die in Dark Souls, you lose your souls and you have to go and collect them. In this one, you lose your tears of atonement and they stay with your guilt fragment instead of it just being like a thing you have to pick up to get your fervor back up. So I kind of play the game like this anyway. I always kind of go back to get my guilt fragment anyway, so I'm not too bothered. Regret overcomes you. Your guilt level reaches maximum once you fall in battle. See, that's quite tough. So that means that my fervor will be completely gone once I've fallen. Nothing can ease your pain. Bioflask will not heal you. Refilling your fervor instead. See, yeah, they're all difficult. But we are going to try the Penitence of True Guilt, or one of these two. Cannot heal me. See, that's quite tough. True Guilt. Right, we're going to go for Unwavering Faith. That last part of the last penitence is quite difficult. So yeah, you can see my fervor's regenerating there. Pretty cool. But if I am find it too difficult to do the content with it, I will just switch it off so I can get through the content. Ah, the Warden. I got hit by him there. Yeah, you can see already, New Game Plus, the damage I took there. Quite substantial, so already more difficult even without the penitence. So it's not a joke, guys, so obviously, you know, be careful picking a penitence. I found out to my error when I was picking the Bleeding Heart. I thought I'd be able to manage it, but I wasn't able to. Oh, wow, I'm doing so little damage here. Need to be careful, I'm gonna die. Wow, okay, this is a lot more difficult. Probably should use miracles, given them that's my actual benefit. Wow, yeah, that's very tough. That's very tough. I think for the sake of so I've tested two of them now, but I think for the sake of trying to get through the DLC, I'm actually just going to take off my penitence. So like, yeah, you can abandon your penance here, but you won't be able to do it your entire New Game Plus playthrough again. So pick wisely, and I'd suggest maybe on your first New Game Plus, like me, probably not doing it because it is challenging already, and I'm finding that I was doing very little damage there, half. So I think I'm going to take it off now so we can get through the content, but I am very keen to do a playthrough with all of them, so we'll just take it off for now. Yeah, so you can see that yeah, that'd be a lot easier. Just half the damage makes quite a big difference actually, and obviously I kind of buckle. Alright, so one of the other features is improved animations. So you can see here, even when he's talking to people, he sheaths his sword now, which is just a nice little change. The DLC is accessible from right here, basically. So here, we're right in the beginning of the Holy Line, and it's just here. So we're just going to open this up. So yeah, there's some new areas. You can still access these areas in New Game, but you can't access the bosses in the questline, so it's just like an empty area essentially. So let me just equip some artifact here, and then because there's a corpse I want to speak to here, and just grab this. So this is this new quest item, Quicksilver, is for one of the new NPCs that we're going to talk to in town. And essentially, we'll be using it to improve our Biliary Flask's healing potential. So how much they heal rather than how many we have. So that's a nice feature. Okay. So this we use the new item we got here, the Petrified Bell. For lore and everything like that, I am obviously really keen to dig into that. For now, I'm just wanting to play through. So feel free to read through this. It's essentially saying that it's the miracles pointing us towards this area that we're in, and I'll do the lore. I'm definitely going to obviously do lore videos on all of this stuff later on. But for now, let's just carry on, and we're going to go in here and meet another one of the new NPCs. So let's go. So here we are. As advertised in the trailer, let's have a chat, and I will be quiet and let you guys listen.
The light
light that you bring blinds my eyes. I am called Hibrael, held captive by the ancient miracle's plans since my arms grew, since the first creak of my crooked neck. The miracle named me the messenger of the Saita. Yeah. The Saita is the song, the genuine pure melody, and very, very old. It has the power to make the roots of the miracle unearth the hidden depths. What has already been forgotten, where the truly forbidden sleeps. That which awaits you. But we find ourselves in a mere abandoned chamber. After our encounter, the miracle will take me where the Saita will be able to resonate in all its grace. The Amana Cedars of the miracle await you. Until then, penitent one.
So the Amana Cedars are the new bosses that we have faced. I just love the quality of this NPC already is incredible. The raspy breath, the ominous music, the voice actor, all great. So yeah, great stuff already. Really, really intrigued by where this will take us. So I think we have a conversation up here as well. A new one, and then I will kind of skip forward to Albero, where there's a few more quality of life changes and some more NPCs.
Is not possible. That which bears hundreds of years of oblivion has returned. It has returned.
So pretty dire stuff. Alright guys, I'll see you in Albero, or at the front of Albero where there's this. So one thing I've noticed when I was playing my vanilla game with the new DLC is that it feels like Albero gets more populated as time goes on, more so in this new DLC, this new quality of life. And I'll just move past Tears for 1 second just to show you guys what I mean. So here there was a kind of more life happening when I got to the kind of late game in my kind of vanilla playthrough. There was what seemed to be like a few people with a wagon with a big humorous fat pig on the back, like an actual pig. Some woman was being sick in a barrel over there. There was just, yeah, there's a lot, it seemed like there's a lot more going on, like they're trying to bring more life to Albero, which is nice because it does feel a bit deserted at the beginning, and it was really nice to kind of see it kind of coming alive at the end. It was really nice. So one of the first new NPCs aside from the quest one that we just met there is under Albero here in the cistern, so let's just go down and have a look. Oh. Here. So again, you'll recognise this area from the trailer, but this is the guy that uses the Quicksilver, and I'll let him talk and then I'll explain a little bit more.
Two faces greet you, penitent one. My name is Nacimiento. Look at my chest, upon which an ancient visage grows older and older. A face that does not speak, that does not think, while mine becomes younger, such that I now look like a child. Such a terrible sentence is this, that I do not understand its purpose. No matter how much I reflect on the sin that I may have committed to deserve it, the grace of the miracle is present, even in those who are punished. Perhaps I might reduce the magnitude of this sentence by helping you. Bring me the Quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place at the whim of the Grievous One, and I will mix it with the bile from your flasks, thereby enhancing its gift.
So yeah, you use the Quicksilver, you sacrifice a bile flask, and you use Tears of Atonement. So it's quite the sacrifice, so you're giving up an actual whole bile flask, but you're improving how much it heals. So at the beginning of the game when I've got this low health, probably not worth it. When I get further up, it'll reduce that spamming that you maybe had to do in some of your other playthroughs when your health was really big and the healing wasn't that good. So I'll do that later, and I'll show you more of that later. But for now, let's just leave them alone. But yeah, quality NPC again. Artwork's absolutely incredible. Voice acting really, really good. He sounds like, yeah, just he's perfect, absolutely perfect for the role. So yeah, again, really impressed the DLC so far. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is one of the bits I wanted to show you. This is Esdras, and this is the first time we obviously see him. His dialogue's been so much improved, not just by the voice actor, but when you get to the boss fight in the vanilla game, it's just so much, it's more different and more exciting, and that boss fight in general has been so vastly improved. And I don't know if you noticed that really cool animation there, when the penitent one is standing there, kind of blood seeping out of his helmet. Oh, so cool. So many just quality of life changes just make this game just such a thrilling experience. Now, again, props to the Game Kitchen for producing such a great bit of DLC that's free. Anyway, let's listen to Esdras' commentary here.
Sister of mine, as I foretold you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
How good is that dialogue and that actor? Really good. Just his character's so exciting now. I really didn't find him that exciting before, but he's great now. He's really, really great. Alright guys, so just another bit of the DLC here. So you can see now that I've defeated the Tempestad, we now have the door open here, so we're going to go inside. So the church, there's a donation box at the bottom, and the more you donate, the more this church improves. So paintings appear on the wall, patrons appear inside, and the shrine itself increases in what you can do. So it can act as a confessor if you get it upgraded enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump a few hundred in here and see if that does anything. Nope. So it'll make a noise when I've made enough. So maybe 1,000, so maybe another 300. No, okay. Let's do another 500. Okay, let's see if that's done anything. I don't think it has. It usually makes a noise. Okay, let's just keep dumping. I don't really have anything else to spend my my money on anyway, given that I've upgraded my Mea Culpa full. Right, there we go. Heard the noise there. Okay, so let's leave and come back. I don't know if it changes it instantly, so you have to leave. Yeah, see there's a painting on the wall. Yeah, another painting. And this is increased in size. I wonder if I can upgrade it again. Yeah, so you can see I can confess here. So yeah, plays that function. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Already increased in usefulness. Let's see if I can upgrade it again. I don't know if I will now that I've spent all my money, but let's just try. Yep, there we go. Cool. Let's leave and we'll come back again. So yeah, more paintings. So it's getting nicer. The more you donate, the nicer it gets, the church. And the box is bigger again. And I think the next tier of donations is when people actually are inside here and there's a few pews and things like that. So yeah, it's worth doing. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And now I'm going to continue on to the first of the DLC bosses. We're back. We've got a new bit of DLC here. This bit's one of the most impressive bits, one of the most impressive changes that they've done to the base game. So I have actually located the first two bosses of the DLC, but before I wanted to do that, I wanted to upgrade my Rosary beads. So I can get more slots by adding more Rosary notes. And do you remember in the base game it used to be that jailed ghost had no dialogue and kind of no story as to why they did the Rosary note? Well, let's have a look what's through this door, replacing the jailed ghost with no dialogue. Look at that rework. Compared to the old one, do you remember it? Look at this.
Appears disfigured from behind these golden bars. Soledad by name, I was looked up on the orders of His Holiness in this cage, that the miracle then proceeded to decorate. The High Will has granted the opportunity to help you while my body remains a blue flame. I will wait, sleeping, until you hand the knots over to me, so that my hands of smoke may tie them, thus expanding the mysteries of your rosary. Now let my fingers tie.
What an improvement that is. The Rosary thing was a bit weird before, and obviously this is what they had envisaged. And yeah, it's absolute class. Great dialogue, great character model. It just looks brilliant. And we'll just upgrade that. Alright guys, I will see you at the first of our boss fights now that we're kind of ready to rock and roll. Alright guys, we're in the Bell of Hondo, and I think we're approaching our first DLC boss. So we're here on the map, and we are about to pass over here. Another Quicksilver to be upgrading our bioform. So we're now in Echoes of Salt, so this is where, reputedly, the first DLC boss is. Can I jump through here? Let's talk to our man.
The ancient miracle never forgot the five. It bound them by its holy whim. It cursed them. It condemned them. Yes. It has kept them asleep in case it needed them. And now it needs them.
Oh, so make our way down. Interesting. So that's obviously the four bosses, and then followed by the final boss of the DLC. Interesting.
Do you want to make the bronze sing?
So this is us summoning the boss, so yes we will. Right, well we know what that is, that's right in the middle of Hondo.
One Amanecida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding.
Alright guys, here we are at the middle of Hondo. Looks like we're about to see our first DLC boss, so here we go. And here they are. Very exciting. Oh, the golden blades, okay. Oh, right, okay, I have to keep shattering it. It looks like it's breaking. Yeah, broken now. I wonder if I've got limited time to attack it. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. Regrown, I think. Okay. Getting ragdolled around here. Okay. Okay, lessons learned. Lessons learned. Let's try that again. I'll see you in the next time. Okay, so she's a challenging boss, but very fair. I can definitely beat her. Just need a few more times. She's just new. Just new. That's all. What's she doing? Right, rocks. Rocks. Don't know what that was. Fire wave. Axe into the ground. He's going fat. Oh, fuck. I messed that up. And I messed that one up as well. Right, she's going to do a lot of explosions now. Go bad. Then she'll hit the center. Oh, there we go. mistimed that. Oh, that was bad. So you have to stop her from getting her shield back on. Okay. Roger. Yeah, new waves are appearing at the side there. Fire wave. Oh, balls. Right, she's getting tired now. Got her! Yes! Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. She's a totally fair boss. Good, I like that. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Just getting used to her new movements. Versus Spun from Gold. Wow, exciting. What a great boss. Can't believe this DLC is free. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's, yeah, our little sarcophagus is smashed. And we'll be moving on to the next one next time. Let's have a look at this item. Fragment of a stanza embroidered gold thread and blue silk. Does not belong to any known song. Golden threads move with a life of their own, sneaking through the fabric of the verses. They form are always the same. So we're obviously going to need to complete the song before we're able to fight the big bad of the end of the DLC. And oh yeah, that was, yeah, hearts pumping after that. That was a great fight. Really enjoyed that. I think I'll end it there because I think we're in a good position to move forward to do all three in the next episode. I had to do a lot of catching up through the main vanilla story to get to this point, but I'm pretty much now at the Calvary Bridge, so then I'll be able to move through and get the other three. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this first episode of the new DLC. Very excited to share the rest with you. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care.